You're listening to the City World Radio Network, high-definition digital radio broadcasting from the city to the world. www.cityworldradio.com.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Keep It Real. Airs on cityworldradio.com, and we're here with Jess, Joy, and myself, Pamela. And here we have our second guest of the day. He is musician Chris Paul Morales.
Hello, hi guys. Thanks for having me on today.
Thanks for coming down.
Oh yeah,
of course,
absolutely.
of course.
So just to start, for anybody that hasn't heard about you or whatnot, could you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do?
Sure. My name is Chris Paul Morales, as Pamela has said. I'm a singer-songwriter from Queens, New York. I've been playing in and out of bands for the past 10 years, but last year I started my solo career. I didn't stop playing in and out of bands, but it's just easier getting music down when you work with yourself, because the only schedule I worry about is mine.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
it's kind of hard with a band, right?
yeah,
Getting everybody
it's so
together.
difficult, just getting everyone together, and so that's what I've been doing. I'm mainly an alternative rock artist, but it's hard to put yourself in a genre, because as you write and continue playing, you find yourself exploring everything else. So yeah.
So you write your own material too?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How did you get started? I mean, did you go to music school, or did you learn how to write? And
Well, I'm Filipino, and for those of you that may or may not be aware, karaoke is basically like a national sport over there. So I've been.
I didn't know that.
So that's what we have to blame for karaoke.
It might as well
okay.
be that.
They're
So
the culprit.
yeah.
All right.
So I've been singing ever since I was. I don't know, born, I guess. Whether it was like my grandma's birthday party or something, I was just thrust into performing. And then when I
Did you grow up? I'm sorry. Did you grow up in the Philippines?
Oh no, I was born and raised here in New York.
You were born and raised here. Okay.
Yeah. And when I was about to go into high school, that's when I played piano since I was 5. But then when
my favorite instrument. I just have to throw that in there. Sorry.
Oh, for sure. Oh, I mean, it does so many things. It looks really simple, but it's not.
Oh, no, I know it's not simple. I mean, I've always wanted to play it, and I can't play it. So, but it's just my favorite, absolute favorite instrument.
Oh, I can see
to
why.
hear. Yeah.
But when I started high school, that's when I picked up the guitar and started playing in bands and stuff. Started writing my own music as well. So
how was it to transition from the piano to the guitar?
Oh, it's interesting because I find that the piano lays out all the notes. Like, you can physically see every single note, and that's what I think is so great. It just seems really simple to understand it in terms of that. And then when you start picking up other instruments, and you start thinking about scales or what notes you're going to play, you're like, oh, I can, once you figure out where one note is, you can kind of figure out where the other ones are, just thinking about a keyboard and seeing how it's laid out there. So it's just very different in terms of the way you play it, obviously, because, it deals with actually touching the strings on a guitar and strumming and stuff like that. That's where the different skills come into play when you start doing stuff like that.
So you play electric guitar or acoustic?
I started out playing electric guitar, and then I started getting pretty acoustic, so I brought an acoustic with me today. So yeah, a little bit of both.
I'm just interested in knowing why you switched from electric to acoustic. Any particular reason?
It's really more what feeds the need, because I guess electric guitar makes more sense when I'm playing with a full band and stuff like that, or when I'm going for a really gritty kind of sound. But when I'm performing alone, if I were to do an open mic, or if the band's not available, the acoustic guitar is it helps out a lot more with that because it's a lot easier to play by yourself. The electric guitar by yourself, although there are some electric guitars that can really, really like play by themselves, but when I do that by myself, it just sounds empty. So, I'm not one of those people.
And you don't want to sound empty, that's for sure.
No, yeah.
So you actually you know how to read music,
right?
And so you write also.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So what inspires you to write a piece of music or a song?
Oh, everything that I write, even the sounds that I come up with, it's all from experience. And I find that people will say that a lot because I feel like there's really no other answer to it except for that. Everything that comes out, every sound that I make is based on an experience, a previous experience I've had.
Okay.
And I just find it's the easiest thing to do. If I feel like there's nothing going on in my life, I, as a result, don't write anything.
There's nothing to write about.
Yeah, it's really, really hard. That's when I find that I run into writer's block or whatever, when like nothing's going on. So,
Now you say experiences inspire you. Are there any specific type of experiences that you feel are better to inspire you for writing songs?
I don't really know if anything's like better per se, but breakups are really easy to write about because you never like, you know, I get the whole Taylor Swift Adele thing. You just never run out of things to say. But like, you know, and a lot of times I'll be like, all right, this is my last breakup song, but it never is. Like it just one. No, it keeps I don't know, it's just too easy. And then I for some reason find it hard to write songs about happy experiences because I feel like I get really corny when I write like really happy songs, or when I'm like really, I'm just like I'll feel good on it and then be like, all right, it sounds corny, but
so the sad ones seem to work a little bit better.
Yeah, for some reason. I don't know. Like I really like the vibe, and it's easy to work off of for me. Yeah.
So, I believe you brought some music with you. I think let's hear.
Yeah, sure.
What are we going to listen to first? It would be interesting to hear your sound. So, which one are we going to...
This is going to be track 4, I believe.
And the name?
The name of this song is called Now I Know But I Don't, which actually features Pamela in the music video.
Hello.
Oh, okay. That's great. Too bad we can't see the music video, but we're going to find out how we can view it when we come back. So we're going to listen to... So what is the name again? It's I know, now I know, but I don't.
Correct, but I don't is in parentheses, if that makes any difference.
It's like the undertone of it.
You can't hear parentheses.
So it's like you thought it's like you thought you knew, but you really didn't know.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. And I get.
I know I said I'm leaving, but something keeps me here. Watching you from third floor glass has never been so clear. I struggle, keep my distance, hide behind faces out of fear. Maybe it's because I'm less than 2 weeks from a year.